At the beginning of the episode, we are told about the Taijin continent, a unique place where most people are cultivators. They gain magical powers, advance their cult, and become powerful. The sectors in this world are ranked according to their power. The first sector introduced is the Blue Star sector. It is mentioned that there are around 10,000 disciples in this sector, making it one of the largest. On the sector's stairs, many people are seen carrying their luggage and entering. Others are surprised and curious about what is happening. Two friends begin a conversation. A month from now, our princess is getting married. Once she marries the young master of the Lin family, both sectors will unite, making our sector stronger than ever. The Lin family is powerful because they have the backing of the Great Sector. The Jane sector is even stronger than the Blue Star sector, which is why their family business is thriving. If the Blue Star sector gains access to their business, they too will rise to the top. One of them comments, earlier, the Qin family was a dominant force in Taijin, but within just a month, they've fallen into decline. His friend replies, that's because of the Lin family. They completely destroyed them. The young master of the Qin family, Qin Nain, had his cultivation crippled, and his father's cultivation was also destroyed. Now, their family is in ruins. At that moment, the hero of the story enters. The two friends look ahead in shock. Who is that? Let's get out of here. A thick smoke appears, and from within it, Qin Nain steps out. The guards immediately recognize him. Look who's here. It's young Master Qin Nain, the boy who has been reduced to trash. His cultivation has been sealed. Qin Nain stands before them, while one of the guards questions him. What are you doing here? What business do you have in the Blue Star sector? Qin Nain steps forward and replies, I have come here for something important. The guard stops him. We cannot allow you to go any further. Leave at once. But Qin Nain draws his sword and pushes forward. I don't want to fight you. I want to meet the princess. The two guards exchange glances before swiftly blocking his path. Young Master Qin, it seems you're still living in an illusion. The Qin family was once great, but not anymore. You used to be a genius, but now, you re nothing more than garbage in our eyes. With that, one of the guards attacks, driving his knee into Qin Nain's stomach. He is sent flying backward, coughing up blood. Wiping his mouth, Qin Nain glares at them. No matter how much you beat me, I will not leave until I meet your young miss. Even if you kill me, I must retrieve my burning sword. Hearing this, the guards attack him again, kicking him to the ground. More blood trickles from his mouth as onlookers whisper among themselves. So, this really is young Master Qin? He's nothing but a joke now. One of the guards taunts him. You cannot enter our Blue Star sector and take your burning sword. We have no ties with your family anymore, and we will not return that sword. But Qin Nain stands up once again, undeterred. Bun Glen, come out and talk to me yourself. Until you return the Qin family's treasure, I will not leave. If you want, you can kill me. As the guards prepare to strike again, a voice suddenly interrupts. Wait. Let me talk to him. It is the princess. Princess appears there. When she appears, everyone is delighted to see her, especially the two guards standing nearby. They exclaim excitedly, our young miss has arrived. Our young miss is so cute, just like a fairy. Even though she has a cult following, they still regard her as their beloved young miss. She is truly beautiful. Qin Nan, however, is not worthy of addressing her by name. The young miss herself reinforces this, saying, Qin Nan, you are no longer qualified to call my name directly. You used to be a genius, and back then, you could say my name. But now, don't make that mistake again. Then, shifting the topic, she smirks slightly and continues, let's talk about your burning sword. With that, she takes out the sword and asks, do you really think that reclaiming this sword will restore your Qin family's glory? Do you believe I would keep such a useless sword with me? Without hesitation, she throws the sword towards him. As soon as it hits the ground, a tremendous explosion erupts, releasing a surge of energy. A thick cloud of dust rises. Mara Qin Nun looks at him and remarks, so, you have returned my sword. Well, that's good. The princess then speaks further, Nun, I have returned your burning sword. From now on, there is no connection between our families. Our sect has severed all ties with you. Never show yourself outside our sector again. I do not wish to be associated with someone as weak and pitiful as you. No one should even see me standing next to you. Qin Nun, however, remains unfazed. He responds, I just want to remind you of something that happened 10 years ago. Back then, your Blue Star sector was in grave danger. Your people were dying. You came to my father for help. The great patriarch of the Qin family, my father, stood by your side, fought for you, and drove away the enemy, saving your lives. After seeing our family's strength, your father made a decision. At that time, you were just a little girl, but despite that, he betrothed you to me by giving you a badge in our family. When you came to our family, my father gifted you the burning sword. For the last 10 years, we took great care of you. We treated you like family, offering you the most valuable treasures we had. And now, when our family faces difficulties, you run away and return to your sect. Now, you refuse to even acknowledge us. You won't even go back to see those who loved you, those who are now dying. Brother Kinu interjects mockingly, is this what you are taught in your Blue Star sector? That when someone does you a favor, you refuse to repay it? Hearing this, the princess falls silent and turns away. Kinu chuckles, bows slightly, and says, fine then. I suppose we should settle this once and for all. You have returned our family's treasure. The burning sword is back in my hands. That means all debts between us are settled. From this moment on, there is nothing between you and me. Even if you beg later, even if you come to marry me, I will never accept it. He then grasps the burning sword, but just as he does, another sword strikes it. The burning sword shatters into pieces. At that moment, young Master Lin Kin Fong arrives, smirking. He casually remarks, oh, forgive me. My hand slipped, and my sword accidentally struck your already broken sword. And, well, now it's even more broken. Kin Nun stares at the shattered remains of his sword in shock and fury. Clutching the fragments, he seethes, look at what he has done to me. First, he destroyed my family, abolished my sect, and reduced me to nothing. And now, he has shattered our family's greatest treasure, our burning sword. I, Qin Nan, swear that if I survive today, I will not let this young Master Lin go unpunished. I will personally cut him into tiny pieces. Young Master Lin smirks, holding his sword firmly. Looking at Qin Nun, he says, boy, you dared to come here again? I destroyed your sect to break your spirit, yet you still have the audacity to step into the Blue Star sector? Have you come here seeking help? He then walks forward, places his hand on the princess's waist, and sneers, I think I need to teach you a lesson. How dare you stand before my future wife? This time, when I teach you a lesson, it will be one you will never forget. Just like your father, whose cultivation was crippled and who now lies bedridden, you will end up the same way. Qin Nan, too weak to fight, clenches his fists in silent rage. He curses under his breath, then gathers the broken pieces of his sword and turns away. Before leaving, he declares, now that I have retrieved the burning sword, my Qin family has no remaining ties with your Blue Star sector. But from this moment forward, a new bond will be forged between us, one of enmity. I swear, I will have my revenge. Hearing this, Lin Kin Fong turns to the princess and asks, why didn't you just kill him? If he were dead, this matter would be over. The princess smirks and replies, why would we need to kill someone like him? What could we possibly fear from him? He's a cripple now. He can never cultivate again. He will never be a threat to us. Young Master Lin laughs, nodding in agreement. Yes, you're absolutely right. This trash isn't even worthy of standing before us. We can kill him whenever we want. People like him don't matter in the slightest. Young Master King is going back to his kin family through the forest path, holding his broken, burning sword in his hand. As he returns, gripping his sword tightly, he murmurs, please forgive me. I could not even complete the last mission given by you. I could not save this treasure of my family. This was the treasure of our family. He stands still, holding the sword, lost in sorrow. The sword is incredibly sharp, and as a result, Qin Nan accidentally cuts his hand. The sudden pain startles him, and in frustration, he throws the sword away. The shattered pieces of the sword scatter on the ground. Seeing this, Qin Nan starts crying and says, Father, forgive me. I could not save the treasure of the Qin family. His tears fall freely, and in his grief, a single drop of his tear lands on the sword. At that very moment, something unimaginable happens, the spirit inside the sword awakens. A deep, resonating voice echoes from the sword, a man does not feel pain. No matter what the situation, a man should never cry. His tears should never fall. Because these very tears must become his strength. And you shall make these tears your strength. You will grow stronger and destroy all who stand in your way. Startled, Qin looks around in confusion. Who is there? Who is talking to me? He shouts. The mysterious voice replies from within the sword, my name is Qin Yung, and I am your instigator. Bow before me. Qin frowns. Who is joking with me? Friend, I am already heartbroken. Find another time for your games. If you re-hiding somewhere, come out at once. Suddenly, the voice grows firmer. Enough nonsense. I am your intruder. It seems you really wish to see this old man. Very well, I shall grant you this wish. In an instant, a spirit emerges from the sword, an old man, his presence overwhelming. This is Master Qin Jane, an ancestor of the Qin family. He speaks in a commanding tone, boy, I am your ancestor, standing before you. Bow and pay your respects. Qin stares at him in disbelief. Are you truly Qin Jane of our Qin family? I can't believe this. With a sharp slap to Qin's head, the old man scolds him, fool. What am I telling you? I am your ancestor, Qin Jane. Realizing the truth, Qin Nan kneels and introduces himself. My name is Qin Nan. I am the son of the patriarch of the Qin family. Master Qin Jane listens, then nods. Ah, yes. I remember. Your grandfather once spoke of a powerful genius from our family, one who lived over 100 years ago. He wielded this very burning sword and vanquished countless enemies. He was feared, ruthless, and yet, honorable. With this sword, he became a great master. Qin Nan's eyes widen as he recalls the stories. Could it be that after his death, a fragment of his soul remained inside the sword? And my tears awakened him. Master Qin Jane smirks. Boy, your thoughts are correct. And let me tell you something else. Your cultivation is truly remarkable. Yes, I know it has stagnated, but right now, your emotions, your anger, heartbreak, and thirst for revenge, will fuel your growth. Qin Nan clenches his fists. Ancestor, have you come here to mend my broken heart? Or to teach me the path of cultivation? The old man chuckles, then suddenly turns serious. You foolish boy. Do you know that 10,000 years ago, when I ruled this world, what made me invincible? What secret technique granted me power beyond legends? Qin Nan listens intently as the old master raises the burning sword. This sword. This technique. It is the Shura art. With its power, I was unstoppable. He grips the sword firmly and begins demonstrating an intricate sequence of swordsmanship techniques, moving with astonishing speed and precision. Qin Nan watches in awe. This technique. It's at the 1-level rank, isn't it? Master Qin Jane laughs. No, boy. This is beyond 1-level rank. This is a god rank technique. With the demonstration complete, Master Qin Jane steps forward. Boy, the power of the Shura bloodline has faded in your generation. Long ago, our Qin family carried the pure Shura lineage, but over time, it weakened. However, I shall grant you the true power of our bloodline. He places his hand on Qin Nan's chest, transferring his ancestral bloodline power into him. A violent shockwave erupts, Qin Nan's clothes tear apart, his entire body trembling. Inside him, something awakens. A Shura demon stirs within his soul. After changing his bloodline, Qin Sang says, I have changed your bloodline. Now, everything else depends on you, how you take yourself further. Now, you have to wait, work hard, and see whether you can reach the end or not. For a while, Qin N becomes unconscious. When he regains consciousness and flies, he realizes that the Qin giants have already left. After their departure, he rubs his eyes, looks around, and says, where did they go? Then, he looks at his hands and mutters, is this an illusion? He examines his body and notices that his muscles and six-pack abs have formed. Surprised, he exclaims, what is this? Muscles have appeared on my body. This is amazing. Clenching his fist, he decides to test his powers. As soon as he punches, a massive force erupts from within, causing mud to scatter all around. Keenan, astonished, exclaims, this is really working. I've become powerful. Suddenly, he notices a sword mark on his body. As he focuses on it, the mark activates, and a burning sword emerges from within. Shocked, he gasps, what is this? This is the burning sword? Realizing the sword is now engraved inside his body, he exclaims, I can summon it anytime I want. Excited, he grips the sword and says, let's check its power and see if I have truly gained the cult abilities. He swings the sword in front of him. The moment the blade strikes, a large portion of the ground tears apart. Qin Nun, overwhelmed with joy, exclaims, if ki energy is released when swinging a sword, it means we can become cultists. It proves that I have ki energy within me. He checks his power level and reflects, I was completely crippled. My meridians were destroyed. But because of Uncle Qin Jan, I've gained new strength. Earlier, my body refinement was at the 4th level, but now, I've directly reached the 5th level of body defining. He then recalls, young Master Lin, who abolished his cult possession, was also at the 5th level of body defining. Thinking deeply, he clenches his fist and says, I've reached the 5th level of body refining. Along with that, I have the Shura burning sword and the burning sword. If I combine both, it means I can take revenge on young Master Lin. Determined, he vows, one day, I'll make myself even stronger. And when that day comes, I will destroy the entire Lin family. At that moment, Qin Nan realizes he needs rest after his breakthrough. He says, right now, I'm in the cooperation stage. I should go back to my Qin family and rest. As he walks home, he suddenly hears a girl screaming in the distance. Someone, please help me, she cries. Looking ahead, he sees 2 men, one of them is the 3rd young master of the Qin family, accompanied by his servant or friend. They are trying to assault the girl. The girl pleads, stay away from me. Don't you know who I am? I am an outer disciple of the fire sect. If you dare harm me, the people of my fire sect will make you suffer. They will kill you. The friend of young Master Lin scoffs and says, "Girl, you lying. We know that the people of the fire sect are rich. If you were really one of them, your clothes wouldn't be in such poor condition." Looking at her tattered outfit, he smirks, I don't think you're truly a disciple of the fire sect." Young Master Lin then steps forward and says, "I am the third young master of the Lin family. Don't be afraid, you won't feel any pain. In fact, I promise you. You're going to have a lot of fun." Grinning, he adds, "Once we're done having fun, you can leave safely. Otherwise." His eyes darken as he warns, "We will beat you very badly." The friend tells young Master Lin, "Young master, if this is really true and she is from the outer division of the fire sector, then we could be in trouble." Master Lin replies, "The fool says, why do we need to be afraid? If she really belongs to the fire sector, what difference does it make? You know that my senior brother, our family's young Master Lin Kin, is going to become a relative of the Blue Star sector very soon and will marry their young miss. With that, we won't need to fear anyone. We will have the power of 2 sectors." Ra Kin Nun, who is passing by, hears that it is young Master Lin and says, "Let's test our powers here. If he is a member of the Lin family, then I will start with him before killing everyone." With this, young Master Lin moves forward like a pervert and says, "Look, girl, I am coming." At the same time, he loosens his pajamas, intending to rape her. The poor girl, terrified, backs into a tree. He sneers, "Come closer to me. Come closer." But before he can act, she pulls out a knife and declares, "It is better for me to give up my life than to be defiled by his hands. I will commit suicide before he touches me." Just as she is about to stab herself, a sword flies forward. The burning sword moves toward young Master Lin. He barely dodges the attack and looks around angrily. "Who is this bastard? Get out of here. How dare you disturb me?" Ra Kin Nun steps forward and smirks. "I thought you were just a stupid pervert, but you have some skill since you managed to dodge my attack. Or perhaps I haven't mastered my technique yet," he muses. Young Master Lin glares at him and shouts, "You bastard. How dare you attack me? It seems you don't know who I am. I am young Master Lin Hu, the third young master of the Lin family. My senior brother, Lin Kin Fang, is destined to become the greatest genius of the entire Tin Jan continent. Now that you know who I am, kneel before me and beg for forgiveness, or else you will die." Meanwhile, the girl is still crying for help. Hearing her plea, Kin Nan steps in front of her and asks, "Why should I help you?" She falls silent, unable to provide a reason to convince him. After a pause, she says, "I am from the outer division of the fire sector. If you help me, you can seek aid from my sector in the future. In return, I will surely help you." Kin Nan smirks and points at young Master Lin. "I don't need your help, but if you give me 1,000 coins, I will kill this bastard for you. You claim to be from the fire sector, so you should be able to afford 1,000 coins." The girl remains silent. Young Master Lin laughs mockingly and says, "You fool. Are you stupid, or are you pretending to be? I already told you, I am young Master Lin, and you dare put a price on my head? I won't let you off." With that, he prepares to attack. "Watch. I will kill you with a single punch." As he lunges forward, Kin Nan effortlessly dodges and smirks. "Such a low-level technique. Did you think you could kill me with that?" He jumps back, then turns to the girl. "You still have time. Think quickly. For 2,000 coins, I will finish him off for you." Hearing this, young Master Lin becomes enraged. He unleashes his power and shouts, "Now I will show you what the second-level power of body refining looks like. I won't let you live." He activates a special technique, the Lin family's renowned heart-stopping strike. His servant, watching from the side, is shocked and delighted. Our young master is using the Lin family's heart-stopping strike. This is a high-level technique. Yet, Kin Nan merely smiles. As young Master Lin charges at him, Kin Nan continues to smirk. "You still have a chance," he tells the girl. "For 3,000 coins, I will kill him for you." The girl, desperate, finally responds, Okay. You don't need to raise the price any further, I will give you 3,000 coins." Hearing this, Kin Nan swings his sword and effortlessly blocks Lin's heart-stopping strike. Young Master Lin is stunned. He tries to attack again, but Kin Nan chuckles. "Do you think your heart-stopping strike is powerful? Do you believe it can stand against my Shura blood technique?" Kin Nan moves in with lightning speed. He's so fast. Young Master Lin exclaims, "What kind of swordsmanship is this? I have never seen such a technique before." Kin Nan's strikes land all over Lin's body, cutting him deeply. Within moments, young Master Lin collapses and dies. His servant, terrified, falls to his knees, sobbing, "Master, please spare me. I am just a servant." Kin Nan smirks and says, "Fine, get out of here." The servant flees in terror. Afterward, the girl stares at Kin Nan in amazement. This boy used the Shura blood technique. It must be a high-level technique. Where did he learn such a skill? I have never seen anything like it before. Kin Nan snaps his fingers and demands, "Why are you looking at me like that? Where's my money? Hand over the 3,000 coins." The girl blushes and, with an innocent expression, confesses, "Actually, I don't have any money." Kin Nan glares at her. "Are you trying to fool me? We made a deal. Now you don't want to pay?" She hurriedly explains, "I'm returning home tomorrow. I was in such a rush that I forgot to bring money. I don't have a single coin on me right now. That's why I was traveling on foot. But, if you want, you can come with me to my house, and I'll get the money from my parents to pay you." Kin Nan sighs and shakes his head. "You really took this seriously, huh? Do you honestly think I'd take 3,000 coins to kill that kind of trash? I can kill this kind of trash for free." With that, Kinnan moves forward and starts searching the body. He takes everything valuable, high-level pills, medicines, martial arts books, and whatever money he can find. The girl watches Kinnan, curious about what he's doing. She also finds him quite cute. Kinnan notices her gaze and asks, "Why are you looking at me again and again? And why is your face turning red?" Flustered, she quickly responds, "And no. There's nothing at all. I was just looking at you." Kinnan then strikes near young Master Lin's clothes with his sword. As he cuts them off, he mutters, "I wish I hadn't placed my strike so close to his body. I could have just taken his clothes and worn them. Now, I have nothing to wear." Meanwhile, the young miss is deep in thought. This boy is so handsome, but, unfortunately, he's not rich. He's actually very poor? After gathering everything, Kinnan turns to leave. The girl hurriedly calls out, "Where are you going? At least tell me your name before you leave." Kinnan replies indifferently, "I don't need to tell you my name. I just hope that when you return to your sector, you work hard on your cultivation and make yourself stronger. That way, you won't need help from people like me. Because of you, perverts like him exist, and your fire sector has suffered great humiliation." Hearing this, the girl blushes and protests, "You re-embarrassing me. I didn't bring shame to my sector." As he walks away, she watches him, lost in thought. But suddenly, she shouts after him, "I have to give you 3,000 coins. I don't owe anyone anything. I, young Miss Ning, will definitely return this favor. Come back. Tell me your name and then go." But Kinnan is already gone. Young Miss Ning clenches her fists and murmurs, "That boy killed a third-level body refining expert with a single sword move. After returning, I will speak to my father. We must find him and reward him. He saved my life. And anyway, he dared to say I embarrassed my sector. I will take revenge on him." After he leaves, we are shown the scene of the City of Sword. The head of the City of Sword is his daughter, Princess Ning. The city lord is sitting on his chair when one of his employees approaches him and says, "My lord, today is the best day." The city lord, puzzled, responds, "Tell me, what is so special today that you are calling it the best day?" The employee excitedly informs him, "Because your daughter is coming back. Our young Miss Ning has returned." Hearing this, the city lord is shocked. "What did you say? My daughter has come back?" Just then, Ning enters and says, "Father, I have returned." She surprises her father, leaving him utterly astonished. The city lord, still in disbelief, says, "You stayed in the fire sect for 10 years, and after all this time, you finally returned home? You remembered your father?" Ning explains, "Dad, you know how strict the fire sect's rules are. I wasn't allowed to leave. Now, after 10 years, my master has finally granted me permission, so I came to see you." Hearing this, the city lord becomes overjoyed. "At least you came to meet your father. I'm very happy to see you." He places his hand on her head and adds, "This is wonderful news." Just as the city lord is basking in happiness, Ning suddenly turns serious and says, "Father, I need to talk to you. On my way back, I was attacked by the third young master of the Lin family. He tried to violate me." Her father's expression darkens. "What?" Ning continues, "One of his servants was also with him. The Lin family's arrogance has grown unchecked. Do they think they have become the rulers of the world? You must teach them a lesson. Please take revenge on them." She pauses and then adds, "There was a stranger there. A martial artist. He was incredibly strong. He saved my life and even killed Jiang Master Lin. If it weren't for him, I would have died." Hearing this, the city lord clenches his fists in fury. "How dare the Lin family try to harm my daughter? I will not spare them." Then, he looks at Ning and asks, "But tell me, what exactly have you been doing in the fire sect for the past 10 years? You are an outer disciple of the fire sect, yet you couldn't even protect yourself? Someone else had to step in to save your life? Tell me, what have you been doing there?" To avoid the question, Ning quickly changes the topic. "Dad, what does it matter how strong I am? The fact remains that your daughter could have died. We must take revenge on the Lin family." The city lord sighs and says, all right, I will definitely think about it and make the Lin family answer for their actions. But now, tell me about this martial artist who saved you. Do you remember his name? Ning shakes her head. No, he didn't tell me his name, but I do know that he lives here in the City of Sword. He must be from a family here. He looked about 16 or 17 years old, very handsome, with shining eyes. He wielded a special sword, with a golden lotus engraved on it. His martial skills were extraordinary, and his sword technique was of guardian rank. The city lord frowns, deep in thought. A golden fire lotus. That emblem belongs to the Qin family. The Qin family marks their swords with that symbol. If he is 16 or 17 years old, then it could be their young master, Qin Nan. But how can that be? He hesitates before continuing. Qin Nan's cultivation was destroyed by the Lin family. He has been reduced to nothing but a waste. How could he have saved your life? He can barely save himself. After a moment of silence, the city lord shakes his head. No. It doesn't seem like the boy was from the Qin family. He must have come from another powerful sect, a traveler passing through. Regardless, let's not dwell on this for now. We should celebrate your return. Go and rest. Ning nods. Okay, father. I will go and rest. With that, she leaves. The next scene shifts to the Qin family's residence. Qin Nan arrives at his family's estate. As he approaches the entrance, 2 guards are standing by the gate. Seeing him, one guard smirks and says, "Look who has returned, the biggest disgrace of our family." The other guard chuckles. "You're right, but, Sana, look at his audacity. He actually dared to return, knowing that the elders have been waiting to punish him." Inside, Qin Nan listens to their words, but instead of reacting, he swiftly walks past them. Just then, he senses something. His special ability has activated. With this newfound power, he can hear all conversations from a distance. He stands and listens to their conversation. He has overheard everything between the 2 guards and has come to know that the elder inside is waiting for him. So, Kinnan opens the door, steps inside, and says, "Let's see how the elder is going to punish me. Or rather, let's see who punishes whom." As soon as Kinnan enters, a young master is practicing inside. He is a young master of the Qin family, Qin Luan, the son of Qin Kan. He holds a sword in his hand. He stops Kinnan in his tracks and says, "You rubbish. What have you come here for? This time, I am going to teach you a very good lesson for your father's behavior." Qin Luan's father, Qin Kan, has taken advantage of the situation and has now become the patriarch of the family. Qin Kan reveals that the nearby boy's father used to be the former patriarch. "This boy used to treat me very badly." Qin Kan recalls. "He used to beat me with this whip, and today, when I beat him back with the same whip." Qin Lan interrupts him, saying, "Qin Nan, your father has made a big mistake by messing with the Lin family. Look at what has happened to our once proud Qin family because of him. Everything is your father's fault, only and only his. We are all suffering because of his mistakes. And now, you dare to create trouble here again? You and your father are a stain on the name of our Qin family. You have brought nothing but shame to us." Qin Nan, unfazed, replies, "My father has been the head of this family for the last 30 years. For 3 decades, he has protected and nurtured this family. You weren't even born when he was holding this family together. Now that my father is in trouble, people like you have abandoned him. Traitors like you were just waiting for an opportunity. But don't worry, both you and your father will soon face the consequences of your actions." He clenches his fist and continues, "You insulted my father, the former patriarch. And for that, I will cut off one of your arms. Let this serve as a warning to everyone, no one shall ever speak ill of the Qin family's patriarch again." Without hesitation, Qin Nan dashes forward, sword in hand. With a single swift motion, one of Qin Luan's arms is severed and falls to the ground. Qin Luan, in shock, doesn't even realize what happened at first. Then, suddenly, he lets out a loud scream. "You garbage! What have you done? How did your cultivation return? Your cultivation was destroyed. My father will not spare you. When he finds out about this, he will kill you." Kinnan smirks and responds, "I'm heading straight to your father right now. Let's see who kills whom." With that, he strides directly towards his father's chamber. In the main hall, Qin Kan sits on the throne of the patriarch. Seeing this, Kinnan scoffs and says, "How shameless. My father is still alive, and yet, without the consent of the elders, you have already seated yourself as the new patriarch." Elder Qin Kan glares at him and speaks, "Boy, how dare you return? I had warned you and your father before. I told you not to hand over the Himalayan burning sword to that girl, yet you disobeyed me. And now, you've come back empty-handed, haven't you? You failed to retrieve the sword from the Blue Star sector." Qin Kan eyes Kinnan's back, searching for any sign of the sword. Not seeing it, he smirks to himself. This is the perfect opportunity. If he truly didn't bring the sword back, I can pin all the blame on him and get rid of him once and for all. Qin Kan then announces loudly, I heard you went to the Blue Star sector to retrieve the burning sword, but you failed, didn't you? You and your father have put our family in grave danger. Everything that has happened is because of both of you. For that, you deserve punishment? You should be thrown into the dungeons. Along with this, a servant comes running from outside and rushes inside. He anxiously informs them, Elder, I have very bad news. He then kneels with his head bowed. The elder looks at him and asks, Tell me, what happened? The servant hesitantly replies, I saw outside. Young Master Law, your son, his arm has been cut off. One of his arms is missing. I asked him, and he told me that Qin Kan has severed it. Upon hearing this, the elder's face turns red with rage. He roars, Qin Kan, how dare you? You cut off my son's arm and made him a cripple. There is a rule in our family, if you attack a family member, you must be punished. He clenches his fists and declares, Now, I will lock you in jail. You will rot there for the rest of your life. Turning to the guards, he shouts, All guards, come here. Catch this boy and throw him in prison. The elder thinks to himself, This boy has made a grave mistake. My son's arm may not return, but I can make sure this boy disappears forever. Let's imprison him for now, and later, we will go to the dungeon and end his life. This way, we will regain our family's honor. His father is already crippled, and without cultivation, he is powerless. Soon, I will become the absolute patriarch of this family. Just then, the guards arrive and surround Kinnan from all sides. However, Kinnan simply smirks and releases his powers. The moment his energy bursts forth, all the guards stumble backward in shock. What is happening? One of them exclaims. Another guard gasps, Young Master Kinnan's cultivation was destroyed. How does he still have power? Where did it come from? Even the elders stare in disbelief. Has he really restored his cultivation? One murmurs. Even if he did, he shouldn't be this strong, another exclaims. Kinnan swiftly draws his sword and declares, Our family has a rule. Until all the elders approve, no one can become the head of the family. If you sit on that chair without the elders' consent, you are a traitor. And the punishment for a traitor is death. He glares at the elder and states, You must die here. I will kill you with my own hands. The elder bursts into laughter and taunts, Boy, do you really think you can kill me? Do you have any idea how powerful I am? Do you even know my current cultivation level? Kinnan ignores his words and turns to the guards. Listen to me. Elder Qin Kan is conspiring with the Lin family. He is relying on their support to seize control. That is why he is sitting on that chair so arrogantly. If you all continue to support him, you will suffer the same fate as my father. He pauses before declaring, However, if you surrender now and stand by me, I promise you will retain your positions as guards of this family. But if you choose to stand against me, then you will all die today, alongside the elder. Elder Qin Kan scoffs, Ha! This boy dreams of becoming the family head? Absurd. I am the new patriarch of this family. He sneers and commands, Guards, capture this brat. If you want to be on the winning side, side with me. Kill him. The guards, obeying his order, unsheath their swords and charge at Kinnan. Kinnan shakes his head and mutters, So, you, Wei made your choice. Without hesitation, he swings his sword. With a single strike, every guard falls to the ground, lifeless. Their bodies lay scattered, blood pooling beneath them. Elder Qin Kan's eyes widen in shock. How is this possible? He stares at Kinnan in disbelief. This boy was only at the 4th level of body refining when he had cultivation before. Even now, I can't sense his level, but how did he cut down so many guards with a single move? Elder says, No matter what happens, I am stronger than you. At this moment, I turn my body refinement towards him and say, Old man, it's your turn now. You are a traitor to the family. You will die at my hands. Elder smirks and replies, Boy, you are too arrogant. Do you even know the vast gap between the 6th level of body refining and the 4th level? I am much stronger than you right now. If I want, I can kill you with ease. Kinnan interrupts, Stop talking nonsense. Let's fight. With that, both move forward to attack each other. Their swords clash violently, sending out a tremendous surge of energy. The elder is visibly shaken. They continue exchanging strikes, and suddenly, crack! The elder's sword shatters into pieces. Stunned, he exclaims, How is this possible? My iron sword broke so easily. What makes your sword so strong? Kinnan smirks and says, You didn't pay attention to my weapon. This is the burning sword. How could your worthless sword stand against it? Then, with a sneer, Kinnan adds, old fool. Did you really think I was unaware of your entire plan? I knew very well that you were in cahoots with the Lin family and had been secretly supporting them. I kept you alive in the hope that you would realize your mistake and return to your family. But instead, you put our kin in danger time and again. Because of you, everything that has happened was inevitable. Your final punishment is death. The elder, furious but cornered, grits his teeth and shouts, Boy, you are just lucky to have recovered the burning sword. But don't assume that alone is enough to defeat me. He suddenly unleashes a secret technique of the Lin family, heart palm strike. Without hesitation, Kinnan counters with the same technique and laughs. I saw the young master of the Gullin family use this technique once. After watching him, I practiced it for an entire hour. Let's see whose strike is stronger, yours or mine. Both unleash their palm strikes. Boom! The impact sends a shockwave through the air. The elder stumbles back, his eyes wide in shock. Kinnan's palm strike lands directly on his chest, crushing his heart. Blood spurts from his mouth as he collapses. With his last breath, the elder gasps, How? How can this be? Your cult heritage is lower than mine. How did you defeat me? Before he can finish, his body goes limp. He is dead. Kinnan, standing over his fallen enemy, declares, The traitor of my family is dead. Justice has been served. Without wasting time, he rushes to his father and announces, Father, I have returned. You don't need to worry about Elder Kinkun anymore. I have killed him with my own hands. Our family is safe now. His father, coughing weakly, looks at him in disbelief. You killed Elder Kinkun? But he was much stronger than you. Did you regain your cult heritage? Kinnan nods, Yes, Father. I have regained my cult heritage. Killing that traitor was child's play. Now, my body refining has reached the 5th level, and I can easily defeat a 6th level opponent. His father, though weak, smiles with pride. Son, reaching the 5th level at such a young age is an incredible feat. If you continue like this, you will become a true genius in the future. Then, after a deep sigh, he says, The time has come to pass the burden of our family onto your shoulders. I was once a genius, but now, with my cult abolished, I am nothing more than a useless old man. I can no longer lead this family. We need a strong leader. You are the only one capable of leading us. If we don't have a powerful leader, our family will continue to decline until it disappears forever. Kinnan protests, No, Father. You have led this family for 30 years. You are the patriarch. With all your experience, you are the one who should lead. I will restore your cult heritage, and then you will reclaim your rightful place. His father shakes his head. Son, don't you understand the world we live in? This is a world of martial arts, where only strength is respected. Do you think people will obey me just because I was once the patriarch? Many will fight for the throne, believing themselves to be more worthy. That is why I must pass it to you. You are the strongest among us. There is no other choice. I was the patriarch. But now, you must become the new patriarch in my place. The father tells Kinnan none, now you will have to become the next patriarch. However, Kinnan does not want to become the patriarch of the family. He starts thinking, whatever memories of Elder Kinnan I have. He gave me his powers, he gave me the powers of his bloodline. Inside his bloodline, many martial arts books, methods of making pills, and secret techniques are written, techniques that we don't even know about. From those techniques and books, I have found a way to create a pill. A pill that can restore my father's lost cultism. Not only can I bring back his cult tradition, but I can also make him stronger. If I succeed, this issue will be resolved. My father will regain his cultism, become the head of the family again, and after that, I will be free. Then, I can take cultism forward in my own way. Kinnan tells his father, Father, I know about a cultism pill. A pill that, once consumed, will restore your cultism. I will make that pill and bring it to you. You have to trust me and give me just 3 days. If I fail to bring back your cultism in 3 days, then fine, I will sit on the throne and become the patriarch. But if I succeed, you must take the role of patriarch, and I will be free. The father replies, Okay, my son, I have full faith in you. I give you 3 days. After that, if you fail, you will have to sit on the throne. Kinnan nods, Okay, father. For now, I am leaving to find all the herbs needed to make the special pill. He then departs. After Kinnan leaves, his father ponders, I know a special pill is needed to restore cultivation. But the pill we need is a high-level one. Its efficiency and quality must be exceptional. The herbs required for it are extremely rare and expensive. They won't be available in the general market, not even in the Kin or Lin families. This means it will be very difficult for my son to find them. He may not be able to get the marrow washing pill within 3 days. Meanwhile, the market is shown. Kinnan heads towards the marketplace, thinking, now that I know all the necessary ingredients, I saw them inside Kin Jan's Aries. I need 3 things: root grass, summer flower, and triple root. The first 2 will be easy to find, but getting triple root will be extremely difficult. Instead of just standing here and thinking, I should start searching right away. Determined, Kinnan rushes to the market. He walks through the streets of Sword City, where he spots a shop. Stepping inside, he sees a man sitting there and asks, "Sir, I need a special herb. Do you have triple root?" The shopkeeper replies, "No, young master, I don't have triple root. It's used to make a very rare medicine. You won't find it anywhere in this market. These are all small shops. But if you go to the upper section of the market, there is a high-class medicine shop there. They might have it. Even if they don't, they can arrange it for you." Kinnan nods. "Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I'll head there now." When Kinnan reaches the high-class shop, he observes its grandeur and thinks, this shop looks really premium. I'll definitely find triple root here. Inside, many customers are shopping. The shop owner, standing at the counter, notices Kinnan and greets him. "Young master, how can I help you? What are you looking for?" Kinnan replies, "I need triple root. Do you have it?" The shop owner nods. "Yes, triple root is available, but it will cost you 10,000 coins per piece." Kinnan is shocked. 10,000 coins? That's way too expensive. He thinks, where will I get that much money? I looted the 3rd young master Lin of the Lin family, and from his body, I only managed to get 12,000 coins in total. If I spend 10,000 on triple root, I won't have much left for the other 2 ingredients. What should I do? Noticing Kinnan's hesitation, the shop owner offers, "Since you seem to need a discount, I'll give you 10% off." Kinnan quickly responds, "Sir, you are really generous. But I still don't have enough. Can we bargain? I need 2 more ingredients along with triple root. If the triple root is 9,000 coins after the discount, can you include the other 2 ingredients in that amount?" The shop owner considers it and then says, all right. You don't seem to have any more money. I'll give you all 3 ingredients for 12,000 coins. Kinnan is overjoyed. "Sir, you are truly a great person. You've helped me a lot by giving me all 3 herbs for 12,000 coins. Thank you very much." He was thinking, now that I have gathered all 3 ingredients, I can cure my father quickly. Meanwhile, another boy appears from the side. He belongs to the Lin family and his name is Lin Juntan. He approaches and says, "I am ready to give you 30,000 crystals in exchange for the triple root." Similarly, he bids 40,000 for the triple root. With this, the shop owner cancels the previous deal and says, "All right then, the triple root is yours. I am ready to give it to you." Nan protests, "Boss, what happened? You made a deal with me. How can you suddenly cancel it?" The shop owner replies, "Stop talking nonsense. Why would I make such a deal with you, Akash? I was giving you 3 herbs for 12,000 coins, but now, I can sell just the triple root for 40,000 coins. Poor people like you have no place here. If you want it, bring the money, and then we can talk." At this moment, Lin Juntan steps forward and smirks. Well, look who it is, the so-called young master of the Kin family, or should I say, the disgrace of the Kin family? Lin Jati, a student of an alchemist, chuckles and adds, "So, you, we come here to buy the triple root. What, do you think you can restore your cultivation heritage with a pill? Haha, do you really believe such a thing is possible?" Lin Juntan sneers, "I don't think so. You're just a loser now, and you will remain one for the rest of your life. Cultivation cannot be restored with such a weak pill." Kinnan glares at him and responds, "Are you sure my cultivation core has been crippled?" Lin Juntan laughs confidently, "Absolutely. Our young master Lin Qingfan personally destroyed your cultivation foundation. Not only that, but he is also going to marry your childhood fiancée, whose engagement was once fixed with you. And guess what? Their wedding is happening very soon. Is that why you, here? Trying to create a miracle pill to take revenge?" He smirks and continues, but don't worry, I am here to make a special pill using the triple root, a bed enhancement pill for our young master Lin King Fan. After all, on his wedding night, he'll need some extra stamina to enjoy his new wife. Hearing this, Kinnan clenches his fists but smirks instead and says, do I look like I care about what they do in their bedroom? They can break their bed for all I care. But what does interest me, is that you seem to know a lot about alchemy. Are you an alchemist? Kinnan thinks to himself, becoming an alchemist is extremely rare. In this region, even among 1,000 cultivators, barely one is skilled in alchemy. Lin Jati proudly declares, I am a disciple of Master Dan, who resides at the Double Peak Mountain. Right now, I am also a level 10 alchemist. As soon as the shop owner hears this, his attitude changes. He bows deeply and exclaims, young master, please accept this triple root as a gift from us. We will not take any money from you. It is a great honor to have a level 10 alchemist, a direct disciple of Master Dan, visit our humble shop. Hearing this, Kinnan smirks internally and thinks, HMPH. A level 10 alchemist is just the lowest rank in alchemy. And Master Dan? He's only at level 9 in alchemy. This guy is shamelessly bragging. Lin Jati notices Kinnan smiling and frowns. Why are you laughing? Do you want to challenge me? Kinnan replies calmly, I am smiling because you are way too arrogant. Do you think being an alchemist makes you superior to everyone else? That just because you can make a pill, you are better than me? Lin Jati scoffs, oh? Then how about a bet? We both will create a triple dawn pill right here. If you succeed, you win. But if you fail, his eyes gleam wickedly as he continues, the loser will have to pay 50,000 coins. Not only that, but the loser's legs will be cut off. Do you dare to accept? After listening to this, Keenan says, then okay, I am ready to bet here. At that moment, a girl steps out. Her name is King One. She is the owner of all the business communities here. She walks forward and says, now that you people have placed bets among yourselves, why don't I also join in? I will oversee this bet and stay here until it is fulfilled. Do either of you have any issue with this? If I sponsor the competition between you two? Keenan responds, yes, there is no issue. Keenan then asks her, who are you? She begins to introduce herself, but before she can finish, the boss interjects, let me tell you who she is. Miss King Man. It seems you haven't heard about her. Here, in this business community, she is the leader of this trade network. Even if the elders of the Lin family rule over your kin family, when they need medicines or pills, they have to ask for her permission, right? After hearing this, Keenan respectfully acknowledges Lady King Man and says, thank you very much for coming here and overseeing our competition. We are honored by your presence. My father has always spoken highly of you. He praises you a lot. I never imagined you would be so beautiful. Hearing this, King Man smiles and replies, you are just flattering me. I feel embarrassed. Please don't call me beautiful. At this, the shopkeeper's boss interrupts and says, all right, let's get started. Everyone, come with me. Once inside, both competitors are given cauldrons. Miss King Man then explains the rules. The rules are simple. Both of you must create a triple dan within the allotted time. Whoever produces the best quality pill will be declared the winner. Lin Jatia smirks at Keenan and taunts, your luck is terrible. Under my master's guidance, I have made countless triple dens. The highest level pill I have created had a 40% accuracy. Hearing this, the shopkeeper's boss is shocked. Are you serious? Achieving 40% accuracy is incredible. Most alchemists can only reach 10% to 20%, and at best, 30% accuracy. If you can truly make pills with 40% accuracy, then you are a real alchemist and a genius. Master Dan must have trained you well. Lin Jatia confidently responds, of course. But enough talk. This is a competition, so let's finish it quickly. After all, I already know I'm going to win. King Man nods and announces, all right, begin the competition. Both contestants start preparing their pills. Keenan thinks to himself, I have all the materials they provided me with. On top of that, I have the method given to me by Master Kin Jan. Using his technique, I can create the best quality pill. With careful precision, Keenan controls his fire and places all the materials inside the cauldron. As he reaches the final stage and taps the cauldron to complete the pill, an explosion erupts. All his materials are burned to ashes. Shocked, Keenan exclaims, what happened? What went wrong? On the other hand, Lin Jatia bursts into laughter. Ha ha ha. I knew it. you have no idea what you redoing. This must be your first time attempting to make a pill. Look at that, you've wasted all those precious ingredients. Keenan inspects the burnt remains and murmurs, I think I applied the fire too early or exerted too much pressure. But now that I understand my mistake, I can get it right the second time. The shopkeeper's boss laughs and says, this boy is going to lose. I don't think he has ever made a triple dan before. He was overconfident and accepted this challenge foolishly. In the end, this poor kid will lose everything. Miss Kingman steps forward and assures Keenan, we still have plenty of ingredients, and you have enough time. You can try again. The ingredients will be provided to you for free, so you won't have to bear any cost. Keenan bows in gratitude, Miss One, thank you very much for trusting me and giving me another chance. Since you are providing more ingredients, I would like to increase my bet. Nun says to Lee Jantan, now that we are increasing the bet here, why don't we add 50,000 crystals along with 2 legs and 1 arm? That is, 2 legs will be cut, and 1 arm will be cut as well. Lin Tin also stands up and says to him, boy, now I have started liking you a lot. You have really spoken my heart out. I was also thinking the same. Why not increase the bet? Now that you have increased the bet, I also want to raise it a little more from my side. If we win or lose here, then the loser will have to give 50,000 crystals along with both his legs and both his arms. Is this okay for you? Are you ready to get all your 4 limbs cut off here? Your cake. Nancy says, yes, why not? Then it's okay with me. Lee Jantan is thinking, I think this boy is raising the bet to put pressure on me. He wants to increase it, but I reversed his move. I raised the bet even more from my side, which will increase the pressure on him. Meanwhile, Miss Kingman says, now that both of you are increasing the bet, why don't I also put my share in it? Both of them are quite surprised, wondering what Miss Kingman is talking about. Then, Kingman tells her, Miss Saab, how do you want to join our competition? How will you increase the bet? She replies, go quickly and get my cauldron and my ring. Someone brings her a high-level cauldron, and on top of that, her ring is also a high-level grade 5 ring with a large storage space. Miss Kingman says, both of these are high-quality materials. Whoever wins the bet will get both these things. But whoever loses must give me 5 lakh crystals. Kinnan and Lin Jaisha are both very surprised after seeing the 2 items. Lin Jaisha says, if I win this bet, which I am about to win, then I will get this ring. It has spatial storage inside, which means I can use it for storage. And with this cauldron, I can make 5 to 6 pills daily. All other cauldrons are low level and get spoiled after making just 1 pill. Kinnan is also thinking the same thing. The price of this ring alone is more than 500,000 crystals, which makes this a profitable deal for us. Both of them agree, and Lin Jantan says, okay, I accept this bet. He then asks, but can we take this condition further? Kinnan responds, yes, why not? Kinnan then warns him, Lin Jaisha, you re-trusting yourself too much. If you fail here, then you will have to give 500,000 rupees and an additional 50,000 rupees to me, along with losing all 4 of your limbs, 2 arms and 2 legs will also have to be cut. Kinnan starts making his pill again. 6 hours later on the other side, Lin Jaisha has completed his pill. Holding it up, he says, look, it's done. When he takes out the pills, 3 pills appear, each with 50% accuracy. He proudly says, look, I have increased their quality. For the first time, I have made pills with 50% quality. Boy, you have no chance of winning. No matter what you do, you cannot win. Now, quickly get ready to have both your arms and legs cut off. Miss Man checks his pill and exclaims, Lin Jithan, you are truly a 10th level alchemist. You have made an excellent pill. This is a middle level pill, right? Shan Khan steps forward and says to Miss One, yes, I am a very good alchemist. If you want, I can make these kinds of pills for you for free as a gift. King One is pleased upon hearing this. At the same time, they turn to look at King Nain, who is sitting and making his pill. Suddenly, a tremendous energy bursts from inside his cauldron. Kinnan absorbs the energy with his hands and declares, now, my pill is ready. As soon as his pill emerges, a bright glow surrounds it. The quality is even better than the 50% pills. Kinnan smirks, look, my pill is completely ready, and it is a high-class pill. Meanwhile, the shop owner is shocked, thinking, this is impossible. This boy has probably made a pill for the first time. How can he make a high-class pill when even high-level alchemists struggle to do so? Then he says, let's check it ourselves. Then, the shopkeeper owner goes ahead and picks up the pill. He says, how can this happen? This is really a high-class pill. There is a slight glow in it, just like high-class pills, and the glow is coming from inside the pill itself. This means that this pill is either 80% or 90% in quality. Miss Man, standing nearby, is thinking the same thing. She says, even for a high-level alchemist, making a high-class pill is extremely difficult. But this boy, he's special. He just started alchemy, yet he's already made a high-class pill? That means he hasn't been practicing for long, yet his talent is extraordinary. If he truly excels in alchemy, I believe he will become an amazing alchemist in the future. However, Lin Shanshan is not ready to accept this so easily. He says, I don't trust this. Show me. I will check this pill myself. He thinks to himself, this is impossible. Absolutely impossible. How can this boy do this? Lin Shanshan then says, I have been learning alchemy from Master Dun for many years, since I was a small child until now. I have created many triple Dun pills from a young age. How can I fall behind in accuracy when making pills? I don't trust this boy. I think he must have cheated somehow. Keenan, standing nearby, tells him, you should trust me. But if you don't, then you can check the pill yourself. Come and examine it. If you still don't believe me, then I will make another pill right here, in front of everyone. I still have time, and with the time I have left, I will make another pill before your very eyes. Keenan, thinking to himself, realizes, I can make this pill even better than before. Now that I have grasped the basics, I can complete it in maybe just 20 to 22 minutes. He turns to Miss Wan and says, Miss Wan, I still have a lot of time left. Can I make another pill here? I will prepare it again, and everyone will witness it with their own eyes. Miss Wan nods and says, of course. Why not? All the ingredients here are free for you. You can make the pill. Lin Jati says, alright then. Start making the pill. This time, I will sit right next to you and observe everything myself. With that, Keenan begins making the pill. As he works, he thinks, now I can make this pill with ease. He reaches the final stage, refining the pill. As he does so, a powerful energy surges from within it. When he extracts the pill from the cauldron, even more powerful energy erupts from it. Lin Tian rushes forward, exclaiming, let me check. Let me check. He grabs the pill, his eyes widening in disbelief. How can this be possible? This is a perfect pill. This is unbelievable. You must have cheated again. How can you create a perfect pill? Keenan replies, Master once told me that all alchemists in this world can only make mid-level pills. But if you ever meet someone who can craft a perfect pill, that person is a true alchemist. If possible, you should follow and learn from them. Lin Jati is left speechless. He has no argument left, so he starts making false accusations. This boy has no cultivation, he shouts. Our young master had abolished Linu's cultivation long ago. How can someone make a pill without a cultivation base? During alchemy, a cultivation base is required. This boy must have used some trick to make this pill. Meanwhile, he is also thinking to himself, I am far more powerful than him. I am at the third level of body refining, while this boy, who lacks a cultivation base, has weak arms and legs. I must strike before anyone can interfere. Determined to eliminate Keenan, Lin Jati lunges forward to attack him. You cheated, and I will punish you here and now, he roars. Just as he is about to strike, Keenan stands his ground and smirks. You fool. But before Lin Jati can reach him, Miss Man suddenly steps in. She creates a powerful shield in front of Keenan and blocks the attack. How dare you? The competition was held under my supervision. You have already lost, yet you dare to attack in front of me? She turns to Lin Jati and says coldly, now, hand over my 500,000 crystals immediately. At the same time, she raises her fan and strikes Lin Jati with a powerful attack. Lin Jati is thrown to the ground, coughing up blood. He trembles, thinking, I didn't expect her to be this strong. She is even stronger than me. I have no other choice. I must surrender. Keenan steps forward, standing over Lin Jati, and says, Lin Tian, you lost the bet. Now, you must give me 50,000 crystals. As for your punishment, your arms and legs won't be cut off by me. Instead, Miss Wan will take the 500,000 crystals from you herself. Lin Tian, still in pain, reaches into his pocket and takes out a slip of paper. Fine. Instead of 50,000, I will give you a full 100,000 crystals. Here, take this. Please, just let me go. Don't cut off my arms and legs. Lin Jan takes the paper from him and says, you are really very good, but is it only your 2 arms? The price of both your legs is 1 lakh crystals. When Lin Shan sees that he will not agree so easily, he starts threatening him and says, "You should not cross the line. Take whatever you have got quietly because I am from the Lin family. This means the entire Lin family is backing me. If my Lin family finds out that you are doing something bad to me, they will come again and completely destroy your kin family. No one will be left in your kin family." After listening to him, Kin says, "It is a very bad thing that you started threatening me here. Now that you have threatened me, I will have to break your arms and legs right here." With that, he cripples both his arms and legs. Lin Jithin starts moving his leg and his basu vigorously. Kin tells him, "I am a very kind person. I took pity on you and have only crippled one of your legs and one arm. I have spared the other leg and arm. Now, tell me, what can you offer in return for this? What will you do to keep one of your legs and one of your arms?" Lin Jithin hurriedly takes out another paper from his pocket and says, "I have only 50,000 rupees. Let's settle this with 50,000 rupees. Please leave me and don't break my other leg." Kin takes the other paper from him, meaning he takes more money, and says, "It's a good thing that you have put a price on your other leg and arm, but I am not a good person. How did you even think that I would let you go? Your Lin family never spared my kin family, never showed us mercy. So why should I show you any mercy?"